Hi everyone, George Stavrou here from the Stavrou Method. Welcome to day 20, part 2 of 21 days of the Stavrou Method video tips. If you missed videos 1 through 19 and 20, part 1, the links along with the transcripts of them are in the description box below this video. Today's topic is David Goggins Revisited. In day 20, part 1, I mentioned how David Goggins is one of my 3 influencers from 2018 and what I learned from watching his many videos on YouTube. I also said I'd be doing a video giving details on something I haven't done in almost 20 years. So here's the scoop. I live in Scarborough, Canada. There's a park close to where I live called the Scarborough Bluffs. There are 2 parts to it, the upper part and the lower part, which goes onto a nice beach. To get to the lower part, there's a rather large hill that one needs to go down to reach the beach. It's several minutes by car, so you can imagine how long it takes by foot. The distance from my place to the bottom of the bluffs and back home is a little less than 5 miles. And as I'm recording this video, it's Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019. The last time I ran this course, I was 30 pounds lighter, 20 years younger, and in great cardio conditioning. I would run at least 5 times a week. I decided I'd start the new year off on the right foot by doing some things that David Goggins speaks about regularly. Embrace the stuck and cookies in a cookie jar. Even though I haven't attempted this in 2 decades, I knew I could do it again if I set my mind to it. David's cookies in a cookie jar approach. And the first time doing anything is usually the most challenging. After that, it's just a matter of getting better at it. Now it's time to embrace the suck. Since I haven't done this in the longest time, I wasn't sure how to pace myself, so I decided to go super slow yet steady. And it's definitely the right decision, especially since I was running on pavement rather than grass. I went at a very comfortable pace. I wasn't worried about having a fast time. I just wanted to finish the route in one piece and feel good at the end. It took me about 34 minutes to get to the halfway mark. So far, so good. The way back, I had a decision to make. Option 1, take the main road. The pros about this decision, dry pavement and safer to run on. The cons about this decision, big hill in front of me and the way back would be much longer than the way there. Option 2, go up the side of the cliff. The pros about this choice, I can see the top of the cliff and it's a faster route. The cons, it rained the night before and it was very muddy and slippery. If I went with the first option, the entire route would have taken me at least 90 minutes at my current pace. I decided to go with option 2. Basically, I prefer a more intense approach before a shorter time frame. I find that I tend to lose enthusiasm and motivation if I'm doing something for too long. It's time to take the David Goggins approach. David probably would have sprinted up the side of the cliff, but I'm certainly not there yet. I decided to go very slow and steady as I didn't want to go too fast and risk falling down the side of a rather large cliff. Also, I didn't have my wallet with me, so if I did get hurt, I wouldn't have any ID on me at the time. Getting injured or worse is definitely not a good way to start the new year. Fortunately, I didn't slip once and felt great when I reached the top, and now it's just a matter of making it back home. I'm glad that I made the right decision by going at a very slow pace as it gave me lots of energy at the end, and I managed to sprint the remaining 10 minutes to get back to my place. Total time, a little less than 75 minutes. 5 miles in 75 minutes, or 15 minutes per mile on average. Not fast by any means, but I haven't done any long distance runs in years. I just tend to focus on high intensity interval training and sprints. Today, Wednesday, January 2nd, another day of Embrace the Suck. My brother and I used to run a particular course at least 4 times a week back in high school. It's about 3.5 miles long and there's a nice hill towards the very end of it. My legs were still in rough shape from the 5-mile run to Bluffers Beach and back on New Year's Day. I could barely walk, but I made a commitment to myself to do at least one thing that sucks every day for all of 2019. Wasn't much fun waking up at 5:30 on this particular morning, but I figured I'd get up early, have a nice breakfast, and get this run out of the way. It started off extremely slow. Going slow is better than not going at all. I just reminded myself that the sooner I got it out of the way, the sooner I could go home and soak in a nice warm tub with Epsom salt. Left the house at 6:30 and got home shortly before 7:30. Definitely not anywhere near my best time, but the good thing is I got it done and got it out of the way. If I hadn't taken on these challenges, the time would have passed anyways, but I wouldn't have had a great experience to not only start off 2 days in a row on a high note, but to start the new year off right. I also would not have had cookies in the cookie jar that I can use at any time to help me with my next challenge. My goal for the remainder of 2019 is to embrace the suck every day, whether it's something I haven't done in the longest time or never done at all. Not only does this build physical strength, but mental strength too. That's all for today's video. And in video 21, I will be giving you info on all the great things I've learned in 2018 from my good friend Willie Crawford and how I'll put them into action for 2019. Until next time, yours in health and wellness, George Stavrou, President of the Stavrou Method. You can get your hands on a transcript of this video in the description box below, along with info on how to get your hands on our health and wellness package and signing up as an affiliate of ours. If you have any questions, I can be reached at george@thestavromethod.com. Thanks for your time and looking forward to seeing you at the next video.